What is up, you guys? I am back, and today we are on Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now, I have created basically a full set of for a support. Now, this is kind of what the best I could do at the moment. Unfortunately, but here's the thing: is you do kind of need 3 pieces of Tigret's sets, and this was the only thing I could get to real wide range is level 4. Because if you're like me and you did a lot of grinding before Iceborne came out, and you play this game pretty much, you have a friendship jewel, and you can put it in one of these slots for the armor pieces. Like, for example, you can put in Tigret's helmet, and it's a level 1 jewel anyways, so you can put that one in this slot. But this was probably the best one I have found, and this is basically a full support set at the moment. There probably is something better than this, but I'm also going to talk about the final boss armor set as well, and what that one alone is pretty good with, from what I have, thought about and ideas and stuff. But first, with this armor set, this one is a pretty good support armor set. Now, you're probably looking at the skills and be like, well, you're missing defense boost a lot. But really, you probably won't need a defense boost anyways. And really, you probably want to need attack boost anyways. So, I'm pretty sure I had something better that I came up with for the set, but unfortunately, I couldn't find it. It was probably something way better than this. Anyways, let's get to it. You have earplugs at level 5, which is pretty good. It basically, you won't be, stunned for like 2 seconds when a monster wars. So that's pretty good. You have wide range at level 4, but you can make that to level 5 with the friendship gem, jewel, whatever you want to call them. I'm probably gonna start calling them gems now, from now on. If you put a friendship gem on one of these pieces, you have level 5 right there. Then, if you're also like me and you have some defense gems, you can put another one for that, and boom, you have level 4. Or either level 5, depending on how many of them you have, or how many levels you actually can get up to. But really, if you get to level 4, you're pretty much set, to be honest, because it has defense plus 5, bonus defense plus 20, and all element resistance plus 3. And the only reason it's gonna change if you actually hit level 6. So that's not bad. You really won't need attack boost in this set. If you really want to, I mean, that's up to you. But here's the main support thingy with wide range is the hunting horn skill, basically. Greatly increases the effect and durations of hunting horn melodies. This is probably one of the best one for hunting horn, and which is why I say this is probably the best full support set out there that you can come up with. And you also have level 2 free meal, but you also have Tigret's skill as well. You also have the this skill as well, which high chance of increasing capture wars. But you probably won't lose that, depending on if you're alone. This is mostly for a group. If you're playing with people and like they're not gonna do so well with healing themselves and things like that, you can basically just lose this stuff basically. And you probably won't be capturing anything with a hunting horn anyways, because hunting horn is not really meant for damaging, even though it does say it out damage greatsword for some reason and hammers. Don't know why exactly, but whatever. But because you have Tigret's skill on, you raises the free meal skill by 3. And if you're like me and you have a free meal gem, you can put that in one of these armor slots, and boom, you have level 3 free meal. Now I saw the immortal set that Rage Gaming video came up with, and that was and it had this skill on, which was Tigret's meal skill, and I believe it was like for a regular 10 mega potions, it lasted for about, I believe, like 4-5 minutes or something. And basically you lose 40 mega potions instead of just losing the 5 because of the skill. It activates 75% of the time, which is insanely good, which is like probably one of the best things that can that you can have happen, whatever, it don't really matter. But you also do gotta realize that the defense boost, I have that on only because I have the defense boost charm on that is at level 3. You can boost the charm up now to level 4 if you really wanted to, which doesn't really cost a lot, and I think I actually can do that, but I'm not going to do it in this video because I don't want to waste the materials and things like that. But if you do change that charm out, you can either go with recovery up, and the only reason I also have peak performance on because it's on the weapon I have on right now, which is my insect glaive, which you wouldn't be losing the insect glaive for this build anyways. But if you do take out the defense boost charm, you can get recovery up, and my charm is at level 2, so this is good, so it raises my recovery to level 3, which is pretty good. Now unfortunately I don't know what's the best hunting horn out there. I will probably have to do some research on the best hunting horn at the moment. Maybe someone's losing a pretty good hunting horn. Leave in the comments below if you do know a pretty good hunting horn to use with this set. But this is the set for the full support set. with hunting horn. And this would probably make a lot of difference when you're fighting like bosses, like the new boss. I can't even say his name right, so I'm not even gonna try to say his name. But if you're fighting like the bosses, like Inojiva, Zor Magamus, which really you probably wouldn't be, I wouldn't really see anyone losing it for Zor Magamus because he's pretty easy. But if you're fighting someone like Behemoth, which you kind of do need like a couple people, and you want to just be a full support, you can have this. While your like great sword person is, doing damage and whatever you have else on your team doing damage, you can have this set on. But yeah, this is the full support set that I have came up with at the moment. There might be something better than this. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this is the best I could do at the moment. But let's move on to the final boss armor set, which I actually do like this. This is beautiful. This is an absolute beautiful set. Now the skills on this set is a little bit wonky, and if I didn't have the charm on, that's at level 3, the defense boost would be at level 2. It's only at level 5 because I have the charm on, which I will show you guys after I'm talking about this. But this gives you level 2 defense boost, health boost at level 3, recovery up level 3, part breaker level 3, and colossus. My bad. my voice is like ripping right now, just from how loud I'm talking about, how loud I'm speaking at the moment, and it kind of hurts. And I can't really say, these words clearly at the moment, but who cares? And also, his passive skills on for having the full set only boosts when you are wearing a mantle. If you're not wearing a mantle, you get none of these, which I kind of find it kind of weird that they put that as a final boss thing, passive skill, which I guess is fine, but it's like, why you wouldn't be losing that for anything, would you? Probably not. But this skill and critical boost is mostly for damage wise, but what I found, what this outfit could be used for, maybe a greatsword if you just wanted to outlive something, or maybe a lance if you wanted to just tank your very best. I would say a lance would probably be good for this set because of the defense boost. If you have the charm on that is level 3, you get this at level 5. And if you have some defense boost gems, you can add them into one of the slots for this armor set, and you can boost it up either to level 7 or level 6, or how many you actually have. But this is probably a good set for lance people. I personally do not use the lance at all. Not even the gun lance, things like that. I really don't use any of those. I have been using a greatsword quite a bit lately, just because I actually do like the one greatsword I actually do have. That keeps letting me regen my health every time I attack, which is pretty good. But yeah, this is mostly all I receive for this set. Now, it looks amazing, obviously. This armor set looks amazing, and I probably will get it later in the month, maybe, or when other people are finally done with the story mode and are on this boss. It literally took me like 5 turns, 5 tries, I believe, to beat the boss. Then I finally beat the boss soloed, which was absolutely amazing. in like less than 2 minutes before the time ran up. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, this would most likely be for a gun lance person. Mostly anything with a shield for you to tank. Maybe a sword and shield might work. Charge blade would probably work. Great sword might work. But lance would probably definitely work for this set. And gun lance would probably work for this set. But this is also a set that I see for mostly for bosses. I would see someone ruin this set mostly for bosses. Cause yeah, I don't actually see another reason to be running this other than bosses and monsters that actually need a group to beat. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. My voice is like giving up already. My throat is like hurting just from me speaking over my PlayStation. If you're wondering what that background noise was, that is my PlayStation. It's very loud, even though it's cleaned out. I don't know why it's so loud. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let me know what you guys think about the support set and the final boss set. What do you guys think about it? Otherwise, leave a like for your boy, subscribe if you have not, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, legends.